Congratulations to the connections of Wordsmith. Our second induction tonight needs no introduction. She won a raft of races here in Tasmania, and who could forget that win at Flemington. Our second induction tonight is Still a Star, and I'd like to welcome Ron Riley to have a chat with Stapes.
Yeah, well, probably Still a Star doesn't need any introduction. She was a star at 2, star at 3, and her 3-year-old season was something absolutely fantastic. She was purchased for not a lot of money, and she finished up earning nearly $900,000 in stakes. She won, had 19 starts, and to earn that money and also that win in Melbourne was sensational. But along the way, her 3-year-old season was great, and we'll touch on that when I talk to Ron. But the one thing that stands out for me for Still a Star, it was a training feat as well. The relationship that Bill Ryan had with Still a Star, or Minnie, as she was affectionately known, named after Minnie Mouse, the Walt Disney cartoon character. Well, she hadn't started for 12 months, almost to the day, and she came out and won the Group 3 Vamos Stakes on Launceston Cup Day. And to that day, it remains, to me, one of the most exciting and exhilarating feelings I've ever had on a racetrack. And she'll always be in my memory for that one run, but she had plenty of others. Ron, what did Minnie mean to you and the rest of the owners?
Oh, look, Pete, she meant everything to us. She gave us a trip that we never ever dreamed that we'd have, and most likely we'll never ever get again. She was just an outstanding racehorse. Like as a yearling and as a 2-year-old, she was a pony. She was 14-2, and like the first 4 starts, she ran second. Then she won a maiden at Devonport.
How did you feel after she won the maiden? Did you think, oh, well, we finally won a race and
Exactly.
That's probably all we'll win?
Yeah, that's what we thought. We thought, oh, we've got to win. But we turned around after that race, and as a 3-year-old, she was almost invincible. She won through the 3- and 4-year-old seasons. She had 10 wins, 6 seconds and a third from 19 starts, and that included 7 group and listed races that she won. She won the Group 2 Rosa Kingston in Victoria, where she beat Pride of Jenny and Mystic Journey, but unfortunately we couldn't be there because that was through COVID.
Well, I will like to reiterate the 3-year-old season because we have to mention those wins. She won a 3-year-old handicap and went on to win the 3-year-old cup. But as a 3-year-old, she also won the Tasmanian Guineas, the Launceston Guineas, the Strutt Stakes and the Tasmanian Oaks. And had she not been crook, she probably would have won the Derby in between.
Yeah, she would have won the Derby. She was odds-on favourite to win the Derby and went to scratch her the day before. Look, I think, honestly, one of her best wins was the day that she won the Tasmanian Oaks, because every other runner in the race was a Victorian, and they sat her 3 and 4 wide for almost the entire trip, and she still got up and won. It was just a brilliant win.
Well, she won over 1,000 metres to 2,100 metres.
Yep.
What did you rate her best win?
Well, I suppose you've got to say that the Group 2 Rosa Kingston was probably her best win, but I look back at both the Oaks and the Vamos as being 2 great wins as well.
All right. Well, there's a lot of people that you need to thank along the way, and who are they?
Yeah, look, obviously Bill Ryan, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, his daughter, his late wife Mary, all the owners over there, all my friends and partners. We've stuck together through a fair bit. Yeah, no, it's been a fantastic journey. And the jockeys that rode her, a couple of them rode her and jumped off of the next start, including Dharma. He always says he didn't, but he did. Siggy Carr jumped off her, wanted to ride something else next start. And even Froggy jumped off her. So we had to stick with Brendan McCool, and Brendan had a great run with her.
Well, Brendan McCool's won 15 premierships, so that's the reason why he won 15 premierships. He's a bloody good judge.
He is. He's a good judge, yeah,
All
for
right.
sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a very worthy inductee, Still a Star.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, Ron, and all the ownership team, and congratulations to Team Ryan. They did a great job with that filly in her 2 and 3 year old year, and as she was a mare, she became even better. The third and final induction tonight, and I'll ask Peter again to say a few words, is Gary Glover.
Now,